Hey there, beach lovers and sun seekers. Today, we're diving into the tropical paradise of Sol Varadero Beach, an adults-only haven nestled along the pristine shores of Varadero, Cuba. This four-star resort is where modern luxury meets Caribbean charm. And we're about to take you on a virtual tour that'll have you reaching for your sunscreen and booking that flight faster than you can say mojito. Let's start with the accommodations, shall we? Sol Varadero Beach offers two main types of rooms, the Sol Room and the Suite. Now, the Sol Room isn't just your average hotel room. It's like a cozy little slice of paradise. Picture this. You wake up, stretch, and step out onto your private terrace, greeted by the warm Cuban sun. Inside, you've got all the creature comforts you could want: air conditioning to keep you cool, a flat-screen TV for those rare moments when you're not soaking up the sun, and a mini fridge to keep your drinks chilled. Oh, and let's not forget the in-room safe, because let's face it, you don't want to be worrying about your passport while you're living it up on the beach. But if you're feeling a bit more indulgent, and hey, you're on vacation, so why not? The suite is where it's at. This bad boy comes with not one, but two terraces. That's right, double the outdoor space for double the lounging. Inside, you got a lounge area perfect for those lazy afternoons, a bar kitchenette for mixing up your own Cuban cocktails, and a dining room for when you want to enjoy a romantic meal in. The bedroom is a sanctuary of relaxation, and the piece de resistance, two bathrooms, one of which has a whirlpool. Because nothing says luxury like soaking in bubbles while sipping on bubbles. Now let's talk about the views. Depending on your room, you might be overlooking the pool, the beach, or the lush interior gardens. Either way, you're in for a visual treat. And while we don't have exact numbers on the room sizes, let's just say you won't be feeling claustrophobic. These rooms are designed to be your home away from home, with plenty of space to spread out and relax. Alright, food lovers, this next part is for you. Sol Varadero Beach doesn't mess around when it comes to dining options. They've got a smorgasbord of cuisines to tantalize your taste buds. Fancy some pasta? Their Italian restaurant has got you covered. Craving some spice? Head over to the Mexican joint for some south-of-the-border flavors. Want to try some local dishes? The Creole restaurant is where it's at. And for those days when you just can't decide, there's always the international restaurant serving up a bit of everything. Now, we don't have the specific details on menu highlights or operating hours, but let's be real. In an all-inclusive resort like this, you're never going to go hungry. And while we're on the subject of all-inclusive, let's not forget about the bars. Because what's a Caribbean vacation without a cocktail in hand, right? Whether you're lounging by the pool, chilling on the beach, or enjoying the evening entertainment, you can bet there's a bar nearby ready to whip up your drink of choice. One thing to note, we don't have info on dress codes or reservation policies, so it might be worth checking with the hotel directly if you're planning a fancy night out. And who knows, they might even have some themed nights or special events up their sleeve. After all, surprises are half the fun of vacation, aren't they? Speaking of fun, let's dive into the pools and beaches at Sol Varadero Beach. While we don't have the exact details on the number of pools or their sizes, we can tell you that this resort is all about that beach life. The hotel is located right next to the famous Varadero Spa Resort Beach, which means you're just steps away from some of the most beautiful sand and sea in Cuba. Picture this. You wake up, grab your towel, and within minutes, you're sinking your toes into soft, white sand. The crystal clear waters of the Caribbean stretch out before you, inviting you for a refreshing dip. And the best part? As part of the all-inclusive plan, you get access to non-motorized water sports. So whether you fancy trying your hand at kayaking, paddleboarding, or snorkeling, you've got options galore. Now, while we don't have specific details on poolside services, let's use our imagination, shall we? Picture yourself lounging on a comfortable sunbed, maybe under the shade of a swaying palm tree. A friendly staff member comes by, offering you a fresh towel and maybe even a fruity cocktail. You've got a good book in hand, the sound of gentle waves in the background, and not a care in the world. Sounds pretty perfect, right? And let's not forget about the beach itself. While we don't have the exact length of the beachfront, Varadero is known for its long stretches of pristine coastline. So whether you're up for a romantic stroll at sunset or an energetic beach volleyball game, you've got plenty of space to play with. Now let's talk activities, because Sol Varadero Beach is all about keeping you entertained. While we don't have a full list of the recreational activities on offer, we do know that the resort combines modern spaces with a fun entertainment program. This means you can expect a mix of natural experiences and activities in a tropical environment. For those who like to stay active on vacation, there's likely a fitness center where you can keep up with your workout routine. And if you're more into outdoor activities, remember those non-motorized water sports we mentioned earlier? That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to ways to keep busy here. But hey, vacation isn't all about being active. Sometimes you just need to relax and pamper yourself. And while we don't have specific details on the spa facilities, it's worth noting that the hotel is located next to the famous Varadero Spa Resort. So even if there isn't an on-site spa, you can bet there are plenty of options nearby for massages, facials, and other treatments to help you unwind and rejuvenate. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the lack of elephants in the room. Sol Varadero Beach is an adults-only resort, catering to guests 16 and over. So while we can't tell you about kids clubs or family activities, we can tell you that this place is perfect for those looking for a more grown-up getaway. Whether you're on a romantic couples retreat, a fun trip with friends, or just looking for some peace and quiet, you'll find it here. But just because there aren't any kids around doesn't mean there's no fun to be had. The resort offers a mix of entertainment options to keep you engaged throughout your stay. While we don't have a specific weekly entertainment schedule, you can expect things like live music, dance lessons, and maybe even some themed nights. After all, this is Cuba, home of salsa, sun, and some of the best rhythms in the world. Now, let's venture beyond the resort for a moment and talk about nearby attractions. Sol Varadero Beach is perfectly positioned for those who want to explore a bit of Cuba. Just 2.9 kilometers away, you'll find the Varadero Golf Club. So if you're a golf enthusiast, you might want to pack your clubs or rent some and hit the greens for a round or two. If you're more interested in soaking up some local culture, downtown Varadero is about 9.5 kilometers away. Here, you can wander through colorful streets, check out local markets, and maybe pick up some souvenirs. And of course, you're in Cuba, so you might want to learn about the country's fascinating history, try some authentic Cuban coffee, or even visit a cigar factory. While we don't have information on hotel-organized excursions, it's worth asking at the front desk. They might offer tours to nearby attractions or even day trips to Havana, which is about a 2-hour drive away. After all, you can't come to Cuba without experiencing the vibrant capital city, right? Alright, let's wrap this up with an overall review of Sol Varadero Beach. This adults-only resort is a solid choice for those looking for a mix of relaxation and entertainment in a beautiful tropical setting. The hotel's location is a major plus, with guests consistently praising its proximity to the stunning Varadero Beach. The cleanliness of the property and the quality of service also receive high marks, which is always reassuring when you're planning a vacation. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our Best Hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.